Hello and welcome to another Daily Digest video. I am Merriam, and today I'm continuing with Standard with Hour of Devastation and featuring one of the other sort of returning decks to the Standard metagame, and that is Temur Emerge. Champion of Wits, as Jerry Thompson, I believe, wrote about recently, is a powerful new addition to the deck, and we're gonna give it a try. Um, this hand is not good. I have no way to get this Scob in my graveyard. Although if I do, I have all of the other. If I find one, I have all the other pieces. But this is the Teamer version. We don't have, unlike Blue Red, we don't have that card that they play. The red cards, Tormenting Voice and Cathartic Reunion. So it's really just Champion of Wits that lets us get this Scob in the graveyard. Um, Otherwise, this hand's really weak. But that's sort of how this deck operates, right? Ooh, you're if things don't come together, the deck can fold pretty easily. There's a lot of moving pieces. Uh, but if everything comes together, it's super powerful. The thing is that this hand doesn't have any of the ways that dig through our deck to make things come together. Doesn't have Vessel of Nascency, doesn't have Grapple with the Past, doesn't have Strategic Planning, another new addition. We're really relying on the top of our deck, which is not a great place to be. It's so close, though. If I were more confident that this Kozilek's return was going to buy us a lot of time, I think I'd keep this, but as is, I'm just going to mulligan. This is also not a great hand. Wow. Ugh. This champion should be good, though. I think this is a keep. It's going to be slow, but champion could really help us out. We are on the play. I don't think I want to take a turn off by not cracking Evolving Wilds to draw this. Doesn't matter what I do with it. I'm just decided that I wanted to crack Evolving Wilds instead. Okay, Lumbering Falls. They could also be Temur. Could be Emerge or just Energying. Grapple, not great. So I think I just get Forest and then play the other Traverse. So I can champion next turn. This will get an island. And we're off. Let's bring the graveyard up here. So we got champion next turn, and hopefully between that and grapple we can find a Scob of some kind. Oh, no, not. That's the wrong one. Let's play champion. Next turn we could grapple and Scob on 4 mana, so we'll do the mana efficient thing. Yes, I would like to draw 2 cards. Awkwardly, we do not have another island, and we have not found a Stitchwing Scob. But our opponent isn't doing much of anything, so that's nice. We are very close to having it all. So very close. Let's draw. Do I want to grapple or vessel? I can continue thinking about that while I attack. I think I want to grapple. If I don't hit a creature I want to return, I can bring back the Evolving Wilds and get another blue source. The old main phase grapple. Well, we hit another Amalgam, but we still don't have the Scob. I could bring back another Deep Fiend and try to hit the blue source off Vessel. I don't think we're really going to need a million Deep Fiends now that we have so many Amalgams. I think I'd rather just guarantee the other blue source. Play a Vessel. Play Evolving Wilds. And wonder what is going on with my opponent. 3 turns and no play is awkward, to say the least. Ooh. Well, they're not Temur. They're a Bant strategy. Oh, a ramp strategy. Okay. Well, Hedron Archive's pretty good. Pretty good. And I'm on 4 card types. That doesn't really help me much because I can't. I would rather entomb. So I think I'll start with Cracking Vessel. I could traverse for another champion, but I think Cracking Vessel is better. Ugh, there's the 4th Deep Fiend. Still have not found a Scob. Do I take another Deep Fiend and just try to beat them down with Deep Fiends? I can start casting them next turn, like essentially get some Time Walks in. I'd attack them to 16 and then 11, then 6. So I still wouldn't even have them lethaled. Ugh. Yeah, I think I just need to try to dig for Scob. I'll take Vessel. Play it. Play this Forest. Mush for 2. And pass the turn. They are now on 7 mana. I could Nissa's Renewal here. That'd be pretty good. But they're still a ways from Ulamog if that's their ultimate plan. Well, not anymore. This is not going great. We did not hit our things. Even if we hit it this turn, it might be a little too slow. Well, there's a Scob, so let's take the Vessel. Okay, return, not really relevant. So I attack them down to 21. Then I bring back Scob. Oh, I can't even. I guess I have to traverse for a blue source so I can bring back Scob and tap them down with Deep Fiend. I sack the champion to do that. Then I sack the champion to do that. Then I have an attack for 3, 6, 9, 12, 17. That brings them to 4. And I win through an Ulamog. So I kind of like that. So let's traverse. Oh, oh geez. I've used both my islands though. Do I have another untapped source of blue mana? Yeah, I don't. It's 4 Sanctum, 4 Canal, and 2 Lumbering Falls. I can't even get a 3rd blue source here. Wow. Okay then. If that's the case, and I'm not going to be able to Deep Fiend this turn, then I'm just going to Scob on Instep. If I'm going to do that, then what is my play? Do I just Vessel or do I Traverse for something? I don't think I'm traversing for anything. I don't think there's anything I want to get. Yeah, like I would like more Deep Fiends, but I've milled them all. And if I can hit the 4th Amalgam, that's good. And Vessel gives me the best chance of doing that. So why don't I just play this land, play this Vessel, and I guess I can just crack it now. Well, There's the other amalgam, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, I shouldn't have played the land first, but now I can't play this Lumbering Falls, so that was stupid. Shouldn't have done that. And I guess I traverse for Ishkana. Um, hmm. Yeah, I think I screwed this game up by not Lumbering Fallsing, or by not being able to play this Lumbering Falls. Because now I'd have 7 mana next turn, which is enough to Ishkana plus Deep Fiend sacking the Ishkana. I guess I'm discarding these two anyway, so I just shouldn't even cast the Traverse. Oh, I guess, yeah, I could have just traversed for the last amalgam, right? Sure. But I hit it anyway, so I guess there's no point. Um, yeah, let's just pass. Maybe I won't even get Ulamoged. Let's make sure we have a stop on their second main. We still have 10 mana even with an ETB tapped land here. Hmm. It certainly feels like an Ulamog. Maybe not, though. Whoa. Well, that is great news. That is excellent news. Okay, then. Just crack their Hedron Archive. And play a Nissa. Sure. X was 2. Yeah. Sure. Am I even concerned with this at all? Look at the top card of your library. It's land. Yeah, less than. They're gonna like put a land into play with it next turn. Both on top, so they're gonna know what the top card is after their draw step. But how is weird that that's the best they could do. Let's activate this. Discard these two. Ooh, prized amalgam. You're so good in every format. Oh Jesus. So many triggers. So little time. Okay, so now we have an attack for 17 here. And then I'm just going to tap down a bunch of lands on their upkeep, including the Lumbering Falls. Probably tap down Lumbering Falls and the 3 white sources to prevent some sort of wrath. Yeah. Another Lumbering Falls. Yeah, I just don't even care about Nissa. I really don't. Attack with all creatures at you. All creatures at you. Okay, well, our opponent did not have Ulamog, and we found a million prized amalgams, so. Oh no, they're fogging me! What jerks! Oh no, they're like a fog deck? Oh, the bane of my existence. Um, okay, well, I'm definitely sacking Champion, because then I can eternalize it next turn if I want to. And then I still have, I have a 23-point attack then, so they need another fog. Okay, there's some sort of weird rampy fog. Probably have a wrath in their deck. But let's cast with Emerge. Sacrifice this one. And 1, 2, 3, 4. They can animate the Lumbering Falls in response. They essentially force me to tap a forest instead of a falls, but whatever. Do not want to use K-Return, probably siding those out. Jeez, fog. How am I supposed to beat a fog? How? Ooh, they're playing a spell. Okay. What you got for me? Cast out, maybe? Stasis Snare? Pull from tomorrow? Oh, commit. Okay. That is a thing. Well, what am I doing now? Now I'm on the kill their Nissa plan, I think. I'm assuming what's going to happen is that I'm getting Wrath next turn. Let's see how they scried. One on bottom, one on top. Oh, they're a Crush of Tentacles deck. Well then. Yeah. Huh. Sure, I did all that work. Um, this is going to be a tough one. Good news is we get to eternalize this, get some cards in our graveyard. Yes, I would like to draw a bunch of cards. A lot of lands. Let's discard a Scob and an Amalgam. I could play Lumbering Falls or Forest Vessel. I guess Forest Vessel is better. Plus that gets me to... actually, maybe it's not. If I play Lumbering Falls, I have to discard a hand size and I get an Amalgam in the yard. I actually think that's better. But... are we just gonna die to this Nissa? I'm not even. It ultimates at 8 mana immediately, so they can do it. It makes like a bunch of flyers. Is that what's going on? It's like 3/5/5s, right? You can't tell me. Jesus, part the water veil with Awaken. Okay, well, huh. I take 6, and then I take 14. That's 20. Yep, dead to that. Well, we need some counter spells, like these negates. And these reduced to rebels. I like this Lashweed Lurker. Can deal with planeswalkers, can deal with giant tokens from Crush of Tentacles. I don't like these K returns. I don't really like these lightning axes. I could bring in like Tiles Tracker and Fevered Visions. Fever Vision seems okay. Because I definitely need to draw some counter spells. Excuse me. I don't really think either of these targets does anything. But I want to leave in my entire combo. Like I need to be a combo deck, basically. I need to Deep Fiend them, Time Walk them with a bunch of stuff, and then get some Amalgams into play. So I think I'm only going to bring in 2 Visions, just to leave in the full every aspect of the combo. Try to slow them down with some counters. Yes, I would like to play first. I can go turn 1 Traverse, or turn 1 Vessel, turn 2 Evolving Wilds, Traverse or Vessel. But then I'm really relying on Vessel to hit a Scob. But yeah, that's still a keep. I think I'll play Vessel turn 1. If I draw an Island, I'll want to pop it turn 2. Maybe it reanimates Scob on 3. Opponent also kept 7. Whew. Stupid fog. What a jerk. What a jerky jerk. Reveal the planes. Well, we drew a second Evolving Wilds. Does that mean I want to save this Traverse? Yeah, I kind of think it does. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I think the Traverse will get a little greedy. They have a plains they revealed from this fortified village. Channeler Initiate. Well, boarded out all my creature removal. So sure. Awkward. If I had traversed, I could cast that champion now. But let's just pop a vessel. Well, we hit the scab. And, do we want another land? We're going to have sorcery, land, enchantment, creature. So I'm going to have delirium for traverse, if that's relevant at all. I think I'm more likely to just traverse for another Deep Fiend at this point. So do I want another land? Either way, I'm going to have an ETB tapped land next turn, if I have one at all. Do I just want another Deep Fiend? I think I just want another Deep Fiend. Yeah, I have enough lands to do what I want. Just get another island with this. And then next turn we can make 9 power and then start time walking them with 3 Deep Fiends. So they have this turn and one more after it. Spring to mind. Although next turn they're going to be able to... This is renewal if they have it, which is scary. Grapple, you say? Grapple is sort of like another Deep Fiend. I might just want to traverse for a land at this point. Awkwardly enough, I'd be traversing for like a forest. Yeah, I guess I could get a Botanical Sanctum. It doesn't matter if I have an ETB tap land this turn. Because I'm gonna go Deep Fiend next turn, then sack Deep Fiend to Deep Fiend, and then I can grapple one back. Although maybe it's just better for me to hold on to it because I might just need 4 time walks against this deck with all their crazy shenanigans. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on to it. Maybe that's bad. I'll probably find another land at some point. See if they have the renewal. And they do. Sure, you got me. We're up to 27. This is going to be an interesting series of games. I guess if they have commit on my Deep Fiend, that could get awkward. So maybe I want to actually get a land. I keep flip-flopping. Tough one. Yeah, and oh, well, now with another Traverse, I definitely want to land. So let's mush for 9. And I think I'm going to... I don't really want to tap the Channeler Initiate. I guess I do because it's going to be a 3/4 next turn. And I want to just get rid of all their white sources. So let's awkwardly traverse for a forest. And pass the turn. Upkeep Deep Fiend. Sacrifice this one. Bam. 1, 2, 3, 4. No white mana for you. Oh, they're floating mana again. Yeah, there's the commit. Let me guess. Crush of Tentacles. Jeez. I really need a counterspell for the big ramp card. But didn't have one. My Deep Fiends are not really working as effectively as Time Walks as I would like them to be. Okay. Okay, that I'm happy with. That I'm happy with. Okay, so we get to attack for 6 and play another Deep Fiend. This time, I still want to just cut them off of mana, so I think my plan is just, again, tap their white lands, and then I won't be able to attack with an Amalgam, but that's fine. It's still the same clock. I guess they could double block the Deep Fiend with Lumbering Falls and Channeler Initiate. So maybe I still have to tap down the Initiate. Or maybe I'm just supposed to tap down all their blue sources. They're like, what else are they splashing white for? It's got to be like Fumigate, right? Yeah, I think I have enough Time Walks here to be conservative here. I guess they have a thing. What is your thing? Oh, yeah, sure, mind. This is an instant, isn't it? Yep. Okay, so that's not a bad way for them to use their mana. Elder Deep Fiend. Let's tap. I guess next turn I'm drawing the Deep Fiend they committed, unless they play Memory here. Unless they play Memory. And then if I draw that Deep Fiend, I'm just going to bring back Scob and then cast Deep Fiend. Maybe I am supposed to tap the Initiate. No, I think I have enough. I just want to cut them off of mana. Okay, no floating. That's a reasonable sign, I guess. They have access to a 6 mana probably. Oh no. Okay, land enters tapped. So only 5 mana means they need a 0 drop to Surge Crush. They can't cast another Renewal. Okay. Well, I kind of like where we are here. Ooh, there's another Deep Fiend. So many Deep Fiends. This Amalgam is going to come back anyway, so I guess I can attack with it. And then if they want to run the double block, I get 3 damage in. Mush ya. Okay, take 5. Ooh, they have commit for that Deep Fiend. Okay. Well. Oh, geez, I'm pretty low on my clock. Okay. Focus. Let's bring this back. What am I discarding? Definitely discarding champion. And I guess I'll discard their traverse, actually. I think grapple is better. Let's get those out of the way. Now let's cast this. Sack a creature. And ugh, there's so much white mana. Maybe this was a turn to let them wrath if they had it. Yeah, this is probably a turn I'm supposed to tap other sources, like tap down all the blue, leave them in a forest, or I guess probably just tap down all the blue and initiate. Yeah. Stack is. One thing about these Temur merge decks is they've always been super complicated. It's another. Okay. That's fine. See what they do on the scry. Bottom and top. I'm in kind of an awkward position here because of this initiate. So now, in order to Deep Fiend, it's just 2/5/5s. Okay. Let's ignore the Nissa. Do I hold up Reduce here? They have so much mana. They have 10 mana. What am I countering with this? Nothing. Okay, let's just grapple. Get a Deep Fiend back. And continue tapping them down. Now I do. This game is hard. I just don't know what I'm doing. I guess they can just generate white mana with Nissa too. Oh, they're not at ultimate. Yes, they are. Oof. They would wrath away 2 of their planes, but they would also leave me with basically nothing. These commits have been very good. I've been slightly off tempo because of them. Haven't been able to generate as much pressure. Yeah, this feels like a fumigate. I don't know what this is. Well, I assume that's them just misclicking. Oh no, they just cast Nisses. What just happened? Oh, Approach of the Second Sun. Okay then. Well, I'm just gonna try to kill you as quickly as I can. I will play this Vessel, and if they approach again, if they don't have they have 3, 6, 7, they have 3 to pay for it, so I can't stop them from approaching again. I guess I could dig for the last Deep Fiend. Yeah, I think whole. Yeah, even a deep fiend doesn't stop them from casting it if they just have a land. Looks like they do. Yeah, they're just some weird Banty ramp deck, and we were not able to generate pressure. I stumbled on my mana a little bit, kept drawing these Evolving Wilds, and then didn't have the fast lands early. It made my mana awkward, but I did my combo thing. I just wasn't able to generate pressure. I had multiple commits to interact with my Deep Fiends. The 3/4 Channeler Initiate to help block down amalgams. Yeah, they just sort of did just enough. That needed a counter spell earlier. If I counter that Nissa's Renewal, the game is not close. So you definitely have a reasonable plan there. It's just didn't quite come together. Played Magic, didn't win. But hope you enjoyed that one, and you can come back and see me on Friday. Bye.